Hi, Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 23 of the June daily draws. So let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the tarot at the end of the rainbow, followed by an oracle card from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And our card today, oh, isn't that beautiful card? It's the Three of Cups. The rainbow coming down in the midst here, as if it's coming down into the celebrations here. It looks like you've got the Maid of Mother Crone sort of depiction here. So you've got the different stages of life, generations, people of all ages, and it's like they're coming together and the sharing of friendship and good relationships and good feelings and joy and happiness, and just celebrating each other and the friendships and the relationships that we have at any stage in our lives. And whatever stage we're at, we can do this. We have the right people, hopefully around us that we want, the connections that we've made that bring us that joy, that bring us that sense of positive emotion, that has that support, and that will share in those good times as well as the bad as well. I mean, the one thing is that the really best relationships are the ones that stick with us during the tough times, and will, get alongside us, as well as celebrating the good times together. And those kinds of connections and relationships are so precious and should be cherished and appreciated. I know the people I have in my life that have been there and are there when I'm not feeling so great, and are there alongside me and help lift me up. And I hopefully do that for other people too. That's the thing. We need to be able to do as much as we can do that for other people. It's that giving and receiving aspect of that energy. But also that as well as that, the people that I know that we've celebrated some fun and we've laughed, we've had good times, good humor, celebration, happiness, and that positive feeling of being close and supporting one another. And that's important. So value today. Let's think about the friendships, the relationships, the people in our lives that we have, and particularly the ones that to me are of the type, but not just acquaintances. They're fine. We have different levels of connection with people, but I think this and you can celebrate with those whenever necessary. But to me, I think this is focusing on the ones that you really, really connect with on a deep level, that you have that connection with, that as I say, that you've formed that bond through good times and bad. And it's time to celebrate those kinds of connections and relationship connections, because they're so important, and sometimes they're hard to find sometimes. You come across a lot of fair weather friends that are only here for the good times, and that's okay if you know that. That, but you've got to be aware of that. You can't depend on them being there. If you know you can't depend on them being there in the bad times, some would say that then they don't get to enjoy the benefit of the good times. But I don't know. It depends on the person and the circumstances. To me, maybe I'm just being too generous. I don't know. Um, but certainly, you know, when you found the people that will be there with you no matter what, those are the ones that you should really celebrate. So maybe today is to appreciate those and maybe express some appreciation to the people in your life that are with you in all times, and have some fun with people. Enjoy life and have this sense of joy no matter what stage of life you're in as well. To me, with the three stages of life, whatever stage you're at, learn to enjoy it and embrace it and celebrate it. To me, that's the other message from this card today. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. Here we go. And the pentagram, protection, balance, and unity. Isn't that lovely? I love that. I love that. A representation of all the different elements. You've got the shell there for the water. You've got the plant there for earth, probably. Or no, that's not. It's not. It's fire. So I thought it was a plant in a pot. It's fire. So that's the fire element. It's like a. And then you've got a feather for air and a crystal for earth. That's it. So you've got the different elements together, all coming to bring the balance of all the elements and the unity that comes into our relationships, that togetherness, and that it gives us an element of protection because we help to support and protect one another. And that's the value of these kinds of relationships. So let's appreciate the ones we have in our lives. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow for the end of the week with day 24. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.